are providing for you now that you have come across, and you're saying you don't want to give yourself, you didn't give yourself when they were providing for you? That wasn't a requirement for them?
Say that again.
So the
That's
guys that you, yeah, the guys that you were with in the past, like just recently, right? Because you're saying you're attracting affluent men, but one, they're not mentally stimulating you, or two, they're not attractive, but they're willing to provide for you, right? So they're not requiring anything physical, because you're saying you don't want to do that. They're not requiring those things, although
no,
they're giving things to you.
no.
She's lying. She's lying. Very few men out of the 10 rich guys she meets, she may be lucky to meet only one who doesn't want to clap chicks. She may be all being lucky to meet only one who doesn't want to get some sugar back. And if she met that guy, why doesn't she have one right now? That's because she's lying. If anybody can tell me that this woman has had sugar daddies and they didn't want nothing in return, I got a bridge to sell you. I'm gonna be honest. She's lying.
That's hard to believe. They don't want anything, nothing.
I mean, like they insinuate it, but I always retract from it. Like I'm like,
Okay.
oh, okay, well, I'm not ready for that. Maybe down the line, and then they
And
go with it.
and that's why you don't have any of them right now. Because they're gonna give you money once, 2 times, 3 times. After that, if you don't give them any sugar, they're gonna leave. They're not dumb.
Okay. Okay. So if I guess if providing is number one for you, which it sounds like, why not date the guys who are just not that attractive? I think
Mm-hmm.
why not date that guy? I know he's not the
Because it's
super
like,
eye candy, but if he's groomed, he smells good, he has a haircut, he has
yeah,
money. You know what I mean? Like, okay,
yeah.
he may not be a looker, he may be a four in the face. I don't know. Why not date that guy?
Mm, I mean, it's not. I've
Sh-
considered it. It's just like I really want to enjoy that experience of having someone there, and I want that physical attraction there because if it leads into something, then I want to be able to look at my person and say, okay, that attraction is there.
So she wants a younger guy who's rich, who's gonna be able to give her money for a couple months or even years until she decides that, you know what, now I'm attracted to you, we can sleep together. Like, which man is gonna do that? I don't. This is a new thing. You guys, I've made some of these videos before, and you guys were thinking I was lying. No, these days some of these women want a man who's gonna pay bills, but no sex, like no intimacy, like just pay my bills just because. Just look at me, appreciate my beauty, and pay my bills. But how many men are going to do that? Because she doesn't want older men she's not attracted to. So she wants a younger guy she's attracted to with high testosterone, but she expects him to just look at her and pay her bills. Like, which man is going to do that?
Mhm. Okay. I always think the rule, and I think this rule is as old as time, you want to be the good looking one in the relationship.
Mm,
So I think that's to your advantage. I'm not saying guys who aren't that good looking, who have money, don't cheat, don't do this, don't do that. But I
yeah.
think you would have the advantage because you look like the trophy. You look like the pretty one on his arm
Yeah.
versus
Yeah.
being with the guy who has a six pack, who has the
I
money.
have noticed the difference in the
Mhm.
treatment between the two. Like the
Mhm.
ones that know they're attractive, they're more arrogant. They're a lot more arrogant. So I get that. I do.
Yeah, I'm assuming, and if they have money too, oh honey, listen, they
Yeah,
be
yeah, yeah.
yeah. So
So,
I don't know. It sounds like you just want an attractive guy with money. You don't want a relationship, but if it potentially turns into something, we'll see. But if
yeah.
you're already attracting affluent men, what about the other guy? You're just saying he's not mentally stimulating you. So that means he is attractive, he has money, he just doesn't mentally stimulate you. What about him?
Yeah, like the conversations need to be there.
Mhm.
We have to be able to discuss things beyond, okay, just how was your day? I like intellectual conversations.
So he's got to pay your bills and then give you good conversation. Like, that's one of it. So his job is to give you conversation, pay all your bills, no intimacy, give you compliments, call you, take you out, buy you gifts, and then what does he get in return? Just look at you, and that's it. Oh my god,
Okay.
this is crazy.
So yeah, I notice it's always either one or the other, and it's like,
Yeah, I'm like, it sounds like you really about your bag. That's what it's given. Like you
I am.
okay, so then if it's that, if it's the money, I think those other things shouldn't matter because it sounds like money is the
Exactly.
priority.
It's like she's not sure if she wants to be a sugar baby, or she wants to be a sex worker, or she wants to be passenger princess, or she wants to be in a relationship, or it's like she knows money is the first priority she has, but when she looks at what she has to do to get the free money, because it's really free money, she's looking for free money. She's like, okay, why do I have to do all these things? Why do I have to do something in return for a man who's going to pay all my bills? She doesn't want that. And it's like, I don't know where you're going to get free money. You're not going to get free money just like that. It's going to come with some consequences.
That's one on the list.
yeah, okay.
I don't know. I'm asking. I'm not assuming.
It is. I mean, it's not, when I look at, qualifications in a person, like I have a child. So, of
Oh,
course,
she's a single
that
mom.
man has to have leadership qualities about him. There's certain things that's on the checklist that have to check off besides money. So I'm looking beyond that. And I think that's why, because I want to surround myself with quality people, not just my friends, but who I decide to date. So it's like, and I get a lot that I'm too picky, my standards are too high. I don't believe in knocking my standards down for anyone. So,
Okay. That's
Or if you believe in not knocking down your standards for anyone, just be okay being single. Because guess what? Those rich men that you want to pay your bills have standards too. They expect something in return. That's why it's called a relationship. If it's one sided and one person is getting everything from the other person, that's slavery. That's being used. But if you want a relationship, he's paying your bills, he's going to want something back. I don't care what it is. But looks like the rich men that you have met have not been able to get anything from you. That's why you have not been able to keep anything. And now on top of that, you have a kid. So you want a man to be a stepfather, to pay all your bills, give you good conversation, and get nothing in return? Oh my gosh, she's the Lulu.
fair. That's fair.
yeah.
I mean, I say, keep putting yourself out there. That's it. Keep putting yourself out there. That would be my advice to you. But I think someone who's really affluent or like he's wealthy, they're not going to be able to give you all their time because that's how they made it up the ladder that far.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So they're not
So
going to be able
and
to
that's why it kind of works out sometimes, because I like to focus on myself and my business, so they're able to focus on themselves, and there's that happy medium there. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Fair enough.
Well, thank you. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
that.
She's delusional, and the issue is this older woman is not really giving her the game. She should have been honest and say, hey, listen, if you want a rich man, he's gonna expect something back in return. And usually it's to clap cheeks. Usually it's the cookies, you know? And if you want a guy who's not gonna expect anything in return, you're gonna have to look for an older man who's about to die but has money and just wants a pretty girl around him. But she also doesn't want those men because she wants to be attracted to the guy who gives her free money. See, so for me, these older women are not giving younger women like her good advice, and they're messing them up, because I can guarantee you, if there's a 50-year-old man who's rich, who's a billionaire, this woman is competing for him, and this younger woman is competing for him as well. So guess what? I see why an older woman would never give a younger woman good advice, because they're competing for the same kind of man. You guys get that? But anyway, shout out to Ashley. Link down below to our channel.